Saturday the 17th of October 2020, a demonstration was organised outside Napier Barracks, Folkestone, Kent, to welcome refugees to the UK, people that had entered the country illegally. The demonstration was organised by Kent Refugee Action Network, CRAN, and Folkestone and Hythe Constituency Labour Party, among other groups. The demonstration, which took place outside of the barracks, consisted of no social distancing whatsoever, despite the leader of the Labour Party, Keir Starmer, calling for a national lockdown where ordinary people are forbidden from going to work and doing other activities. His own party are organising demonstrations that are breaking the current restrictions. As you can see from this drone footage taken on the day, at the start of it there was a few of them gathered outside. You can see the barracks, you can see the billets where formerly soldiers would have stayed there. What appears to be shower blocks and possibly boiler houses have been built, have been shipped in to provide them with amenities. Some of what I assume to be refugees can be seen in the background, lingering around, and later on playing football. This footage is slightly after the first lot of footage, as more and more of these communists have started to gather to welcome these invaders to our shores. The footage was filmed from about 200 feet above the ground, from a park neighbouring the barracks. You can now see a police line formed across the road where a group of people turned up to oppose the demonstration. There was only a few people in the opposing group, but lots of other people in other smaller groups were also opposing it. A lot of the locals were very against it, whereas most of the people who were there to support the refugees were people that had been shipped in from outside. The communists have now started to gather onto the green to pose for a photograph. Kent police have been contacted and to ask if there's any intention of issuing fines to the organisers. It's very easy to determine off Facebook who the organisers are, and if the law is followed to the letter, that will be a £10,000 fine issued to the organisers, as happened to Piers Corbyn, the brother of Jeremy Corbyn, for his anti-lockdown demonstration. What appears to be going on at the moment in the United Kingdom is that certain demonstrations, i.e. Black Lives Matter, Extinction Rebellion and Refugees Welcome, are allowed to flout the rules and have demonstrations, whereas other organisations aren't. Next month is Remembrance Sunday, and lots of events up and down the country have been cancelled because of the lockdown. So it appears that the authorities see welcoming refugees as more legitimate than remembering our war dead. As you can see now, some smoke has been let off by the communists as they pose without any social distancing, or hardly any social distancing, for photographs. This was coordinated. The organisers of the event asked them to go and stand there for the photographs. The police can be seen there. The police had some of the police officers had cameras and were filming, so they can identify the people that are not social distancing. And like I said earlier, it's well documented who the organisers are because everything was promoted on Facebook. It's also worth pointing out that some of the communists actually had children there with them, as well as brainwashing their children at home. They've taken them along to this event where they can mix with other communists, get further brainwashed, and again flout social distancing rules. A few people have said that we should have organised a mass demonstration to oppose it, but I'm sure if we turned up there with more than 6 people, our organisers, decent people, decent working people, would have been issued with £10,000 fines, whereas the communists seem to be exempt from that. Like I said earlier, it seems certain groups are exempt from following the rules because it suits the government agenda. The government want to bring these refugees in, so they allow demonstrations in support of them, the same as they allow Extinction Rebellion demonstrations because the government wants to impose further taxes on the British people, and by having mass demonstrations like climate change, Extinction Rebellion, it makes these taxes seem welcomed by the public. It seems called for. They can say that we need to impose these taxes because that's what's being demanded. This is about the end of the footage. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm putting up further videos, and I'm going to be having a discussion on Tuesday at 7 o'clock about refugees and all the problems that they cause. If anyone supports refugees, they're welcome to come on and put their side of the story across. Thank you very much, everyone.